of the national dust-up over illegal immigration. Well, now, one Virginia lawmaker is ready to take that local argument to the next level. Delegate Jeff Frederick of Prince William County says the state is in an immigration crisis. He's asking Governor Warner to declare a state of emergency to get some extra federal funds to handle it. And we also note that Delegate Frederick's the only Latino member of the State Assembly. Delegate, welcome. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Good to be here.
We appreciate it. Now, what crisis, what's going on right now that you think the governor should declare a state of emergency?
Well, as you know, we have a large problem with illegal immigration in Northern Virginia, and in fact in communities all over Virginia and in states across the Union. We really need to do everything that we can to deal with the issue. You know, people are coming into the country because our borders, unfortunately, aren't as secure as they should be, and they're landing somewhere. And one of the places that they're landing is Northern Virginia.
So what would Northern Virginia do with extra money from the federal government? You can't enforce immigration any better than they can.
Well, you know, one of the complaints among local law enforcement, and when they're asked to enforce our laws, whether it's loitering or our immigration laws, is that they just don't have the resources to do it. And declaring a state of emergency would provide additional federal funding and Homeland Security dollars to combat the issue head on and to provide that funding to local law enforcement so that they can take action.
Is this also a way of sort of giving the federal government a kick, letting them know that, wait a second, hey, you're not doing what we need you to do?
Well, I think that that's evident. I mean, the federal government has dropped the ball on the illegal immigration issue and securing our borders and making sure that the only people in the United States that are authorized. Now, obviously, that's probably an impossible task at the larger level, but there's hundreds of people and thousands of people, and you know the statistic better than I do of how many people are coming through our borders every day. I mean, we've got volunteers out in Arizona taking up arms themselves to take action on their own. I think it's pretty clear we have a problem.
Aren't we also speaking out of two sides of our mouth on this issue, though? I mean, there are a lot of jobs in Northern Virginia that are being taken by these folks because you got low unemployment there. If those folks all went away, wouldn't that cause you a problem?
I think that part of the reason why we have all these people getting these jobs is because the builders and the people that are utilizing them the most are paying below market wages. They're not paying workers' compensation. They're not paying payroll taxes. They're not paying health care. And they're getting, as you know, the housing prices in Northern Virginia are quite high, and they're getting a lot of money for these homes when they sell them, and they're doing it on the backs of these illegal immigrants. And if we were able to pay them a more competitive wage, a more fair wage, then probably we'd have other local citizens that'd be willing to do that work.
Delegate Frederick, I noted at the top you're the only Latino member of the Assembly. There are those who might suggest you're being insensitive to your own community. What do you say to that?
You know, my community is a community of people that came to this country. My mother came to this country legally. She came here following the rules, respecting our laws, and working her butt off within that context to make something of herself and to build something for her children. And there's a whole lot of people in this country that have done that as well. And I think that whether you're Latino or whether you're German or whether you're French or whatever nationality you come from, it's important that you follow the rules and you do the right thing, respect our laws, and work hard to achieve that American dream. You know, there's a lot of these illegal immigrants that for good intentions. They want to build a better future for themselves and their families. They want to have their piece of the American dream. But part of getting the American dream is following the rules.
Very quickly, any reaction from the governor yet?
No, not a peep. I got an email from his chief of staff on Friday when I sent the letter over there, acknowledging that he got it. I know that the governor's been very busy with the Oceana Naval Air Station down in Virginia Beach, and so I guess he's a little bit distracted, but I would hope to hear from him soon.
All right, Delegate Jeff Frederick, thank you so much, sir. Appreciate your time today.
Thank you.